keep an eye on.
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game.
Into the box, Brian Anderson. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's just 1 for 6. Strike one to start the at-bat. The mercury still rising here at the ballpark. 93 degrees our game time temperature. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Acuna's there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And that'll bring up Peter O'Brien. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. That hits the outside corner. It's strike one. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
The 0-2 once more. And another foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Line towards center field. Inciarte will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. And now, so coming to the plate, Ender Inciarte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Ender Inciarte.
First pitch on its way. 0-1 the count. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. And he is going to have extra bases here to start the home first. The throw into second. But he'll be in there with a double.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good looking swing.
He's set, and the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Brinson. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I really appreciate the tenacity that Ender Inciarte plays with. In his career against this starting pitcher, he's got a batting average of over 350. That's not ridiculous, but it does mean he's had some really good at-bats against him in the past. So we'll see if he continues to see the ball well against this pitcher in this one.
And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
The left fielder.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Hit in the air to left. Dean sprinting after it. He tracks it down, and that will end the. In now, Starlin Castro. In his career against this pitcher, he's hitless in 3 at-bats.
Starlin Castro.
The 0-1 pitch. Popped up. Freeman has room in foul territory. 1 down.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. And I'm locking in on second baseman Ozzie Albies right now. This guy is an elite defender. Came up as a shortstop through the minor leagues until he dislocated his elbow. Has since moved over to second base, and also both sides of the plate. A switch hitter with this kind of swagger and this kind of defense doesn't come along often.
And there's out number 2.
That is good.
Coming to the plate now, Austin Dean. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
Donaldson is going to put this one away on the dirt in front of the duck. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder, head-to-head with Jose Urena. He's a .318 hitter.
Nick.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Dean on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Batting 6.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. Check swing called strike, 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. O'Brien moves over. 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher Brian McCann. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. Braves are set down 1-2-3. We've played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Now at the plate, Jorge Alfaro. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
High in the air out to center field. Inciarte's there. He's got it 1 away. Digging in, Lewis Brinson.
Center fielder, number 9.
Lewis. First delivery to him on the way. In there for strike 1. Counts even at 1-1 to Lewis Brinson. Marlins are still on the lookout for their first hit of the ball game. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Fouled away. Here it comes on 0-2.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
1-2-3 go the Marlins. They're down 1-0. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, the former number 1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson, the first to bat here in the inning. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Dean is under it. 1 out.
Batting 9.
Coming to the plate now, A.J. Minter. Here's the first pitch to him. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Rounded softly down the line toward first, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
Brinson is going to have room out there as he puts this. Digging in now, Miguel Rojas back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home hit high and deep to right center.
Chasing after it is Inciarte.
Oh no, looked like he had it, but it goes right by him.
Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded.
And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Well, the sun was definitely a factor there, but here's the news. The sun rises every day, and as a player, you've got to find a way to deal with it. A glove, flip down, sunglasses, use something so you can catch the ball. Sometimes easier said than done, though.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield, get something elevated.
And the run will score from third as that ties things at 1. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Starlin Castro. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Up next for the Marlins, the first baseman.
Cut fastball taken for strike 1. Hit out towards second. Albies scoops it up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 1 run, no hits in the inning, 1 error, and a runner left on.
The third baseman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line to the right side. O'Brien is there, 1 away.
The first baseman, number 5.
So the leadoff man's gone, and that'll bring in the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Way late on the fastball for strike 1. Freeman, a California-born ball player. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the draft of 2007. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center as it ought to be good for extra bases.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Into the box, Ronald Acuna as he puts it on the ground to third. Throw gets him, 2 down. Two gone now in the Braves half of the 4th. And standing in, the powerful right fielder, Nick Markakis. First offering on its way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Moving under it, Dean. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Inciarte comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
Now batting.
Digging in, Jorge Alfaro comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
2 balls and a strike to count. The count now at 2-2. One run, no hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the Miami area native Lewis Brinson. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break, and he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. He talked about how it's been one first pitch out after another, and that's been extremely frustrating to watch. They like to encourage their hitters to be aggressive, but to do so selectively. That means swinging at good pitches to hit, and given the 8 first pitch outs they've hit into, that doesn't appear to be the case today.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Here into the visitors' bullpen.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
This is line to left. Dean is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
The batter, number 7.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Here's the 0-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. 2 runs, 3 hits, and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. A.J. Minter looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Line drive to left. This is going to hang up there just long enough to be taken in on the run in shallow left. Stepping in, Jose Arena. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Fouled off.
62.
Here comes the 0-1.
Arena.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Albies calls for it. 1 down. Ready once again, Miguel Rojas. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Popped up. Donaldson has a play, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Brian Anderson. He reached on an error and later scored his last time up. No balls and 1 strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2 hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to get on and get the big boys up.
On his way out to the mound now is the Atlanta skipper, and he's going to motion for the bullpen as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So a good job all in all this afternoon, and as it stands, he can only win this one as he departs with a 1-run lead. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And this is lifted out towards straightaway center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Miami down in order. They're down 2-1. Here's Ender Inciarte.
Leading up for the Braves.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ender.
Hard liner towards short. And a leaping effort there, but it's over his head into left center. A base hit.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
The 0-1 delivery. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Dean on the move. He's there and records the first out. So a runner at first now with 1 away. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-1. Runners off for second. Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Line drive to left. This will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. First offering on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched. Here it comes on 0-2, and a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We're through 6 full. Leading off the inning, Peter O'Brien, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. A ball and 2 strikes.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Here's Starlin Castro. His head-to-head with Darren O'Day. He's gone 2 for 5. That slider there gets a swing and miss. Behind 0-2 now. Now here's a ball popped up. This behind the plate for McCann. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Martin Prado now. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Grounded weakly to the left. Donaldson charging in on it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. The next to bat for Atlanta, Nick Markakis. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Julio Teheran will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Julio Teheran.
There's a line drive out toward the gap in right center. He's through first and hustling for second.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference. So double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
Now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be off for his starter this afternoon. So he'll wind up going 6 1/3, and he's kept his club in it to this point, though he cannot win the ball game. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. Fouled away. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Hit hard to third. On to first, and McCann is retired here for route number 2. At the plate, Dansby Swanson, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Swanson.
Adam Duvall will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away.
Duvall.
And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Tries to go the other way as this is hit in the air down the right field line. And he dives to make a spectacular. Julio Teheran will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here. Now batting, Austin Dean. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Now in the box, Jorge Alfaro. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. High in the air out to center field. Inciarte is there, 2 gone. Neil Walker will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 18.
Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. Counts even at 1-1 to Walker.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Curtis Granderson is into the ball game now as he assumes duties in center field.
Number 21, Curtis Granderson.
Johan Camargo is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. This is line to left. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
In there, a base hit.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Granderson going back. Gone! So a 3-run blast to deep center here, and it's suddenly a 5-1 ball game.
What a piece of clutch hitting. This team is holding on to a slim lead, and he blows this thing wide open with a 3-run blast. That could be the nail in the coffin.
These changes for Miami.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Right side and right into the shift. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single. Now to the plate, Ronald Acuna, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expected to pick.
Now he extends nicely, and this ball driven to right field and deep. Gone!
Well, based on the past performances of both teams, we thought it might end like this. This was a mismatch on paper before the game, and now it's a mismatch on the field during the game.
Into the box now, Nick Markakis. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes, even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Tayron Guerrero enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Your attention, please.
Brian McCann will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
Now batting, shortstop, Adam.
Stepping into the box, Adam Duvall. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Right on it there, but this is foul over toward the first base dugout. Again, another foul ball. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. Oh, but they throw it away at second. And he'll come in to score from second base, and that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw.
And those are plays that cost you ball games. You're already losing, and then you make an error like that to compound things. That's how things snowball on you, and you start to feel like you can't do anything right.
0-1 the count. Runners are at first and third, one away. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92. You can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Johan Camargo becomes out number 2 this inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 pitch on its way. Line towards center field. Granderson is there to put it away, and finally. Arodys Vizcaíno comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. First pitch on its way. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. At the plate, Miguel Rojas. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And they'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Brian Anderson. Previously against Vizcaíno, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Vizcaíno rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that 2-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Now batting. Number 45.
Ready now, Peter O'Brien. He is the last man to stand in the way of possible history here this afternoon. Anderson, the runner at first with 2 gone. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
To 1-2 now. Miami down to their last strike. Swing and a miss, and he's got it. A no-hitter.
Yeah, you know what's amazing? A combined no-hitter is even more rare than a complete game no-hitter. So it's not something you see every day or every year for that matter. And that's what you call a total team effort.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Atlanta Braves. 8 runs on 12 hits. 2 errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 20 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Not exactly ideal baseball conditions with the rain coming down, but first pitch is just around the corner. We've got an AL East contest tonight between the Baltimore Orioles and the Boston Red Sox. Red Sox baseball is next.